Hi everyone, welcome back to The Lemon Abroad. Today I wanted to share with you another video in my Moving to Italy series. In this video, I want to talk to you about some of the first things you'll need to set up once you have moved to Italy. Most of these things are about establishing yourself here and having tools that you will need for your daily life. I also have a blog post where I have all of this written out, so I'll put the link to that in the description box below. One of the first things you will do when you move to Italy is enroll in the national healthcare system. And I plan to make a separate video all about that, but I wanted just to mention one part of it now. Because when you do enroll in the national healthcare system, you will be issued a Tessera Sanitaria, which is the national healthcare card. And having this Tessera Sanitaria is very important. It will have your codice fiscale on it, or your personal tax code, which I've made another video about. And it's not necessarily a form of identification, but it is widely requested when doing a variety of things here in Italy. It can be asked for at the doctor's office, at the pharmacy, and also when you are doing some everyday fiscal transactions. So it is definitely an important thing to have. And this is for everyone who is living in Italy, not just for those people who have moved here permanently. For example, if you will be coming to Italy to study, you can also enroll in the national healthcare system for the time you will be here and receive your Tessera Sanitaria. Now, if you have moved to Italy on a permanent basis and have your residenza here, you will also need to apply for your Carta d'identità, which is your identity card and is a form of identification. Now, I have made another video about applying for your residenza, and once you have done so, and once your application has been approved, or a certain period of time has gone by, you can check with the office to see if it has been approved. Then you can apply for your Carta d'identità. You will go back to the same office, the office of the Anagrafe or the Population Registry. You can ask them locally about how to make an appointment, or there also is a national system for the Ministry of the Interior, the Ministero dell'Interno. Of course, it is really important to have your identity card. It is needed for a lot of different bureaucratic procedures. So the sooner you can get this, the better. The next thing you will need to have is a local bank account. And once you have that, you will be issued an IBAN number. It's very important to have that because a common way of sending money here is via these bank transfers called a bonifico. And you do this using your IBAN number. This is very important because it's how people can send you money, such as your employer or your university if you have a scholarship, and also how some people may prefer to receive money from you. For example, your landlord may request that you send them your bonifico for your rent. Now, some banks do charge commissions for sending bonifico, so that is something to look out for when you are deciding which bank you will open your account with. One of the next things to apply for is a SPID. The SPID is the Italian digital identity, and it really is so useful. You can use it for a variety of things. It mostly has to do with logging into different government websites and services. It is really easy to set up. There are different companies that offer this service. I personally chose to open my SPID with the Poste Italiane, which is the Italian post office. I felt more comfortable doing that because the Poste Italiane is always there. There's the office I can go to if I have any problems. So that's how I chose to open my SPID. Once you have your SPID, you can also download an app called IO. IO means I in Italian. IO is really great because it has a lot of your information in one place. And it sends you reminders, for example, different kinds of taxes you may owe and the deadlines to pay. You can also pay inside the app. And it also lets you know about different offers that you can take advantage of, different services that are available, for example, people in your age group. And finally, not everyone may need to do this, at least not right away, but I do feel that it is useful to have a PEC. A PEC is a kind of certified email, and the reason it can come in handy is that some offices may have a PEC email that only other PECs can contact. Usually this has to do with getting in touch with government offices. And again, there are different companies that offer this service, but I chose to open my pack with the Poste Italiane. Now there is a small cost to open your pack, but you can decide for how much time you want to pay up front and how much storage you will need. So this was just a very quick overview of some of these services and tools that will be useful to you once you move to Italy. Once you have set these things up, I would say you are pretty much good to go. I wanted to make this video because, of course, when you move to another country, no one hands you a checklist saying you need this, this, this. So I would say these are the really crucial things that you need to be working on obtaining to be able to pretty much do everything here. So keep an eye out for more videos in my Moving to Italy series. I already have a few of them, such as the Residenza, the Codice Fiscale, and I have more of them coming up just to give you an overview of the types of things that you'll need to do when you are moving to Italy. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao!